Well, hey, let me put on my headphones. Even though I think that I may get me a boom microphone for over here, but I am at my new setup. I'm not sure if y'all saw me earlier today where I told you all that I was testing out a new area, testing out a new camera setup to see how was it? Gonna see how was it. Y'all let me know how it is. Let me know how the sound is. Let me know how the lights are. Y'all can see the reflection of my glasses. We'll have to work that because we can't do nothing, really can't do nothing about that. Hey, Ward, I am at a standing desk. You can't see that either, but I am standing up instead of sitting down. Okay, this camera, and I need to not push the desk as much because it makes the desk move. But the camera is supposed to zoom in and zoom out depending on where I'm located. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Okay, so I'll give time for all the platforms to let the people know that we're here. But y'all know that I am Arlissa, educator to trader. Hola, Janae. Uh, Hanging out for Sunday evening for a little bit to share some stuff that's coming on for this coming week. Hey, Jermaine, hopefully we will have uh, the Santa rally, but it is quad witching. Oh, for y'all who know who quad witch, who know who and who know what quad witching is, it's basically where a bunch of stuff expires at the same time. Hey, Selena. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a little bit of earnings. Oh, let me make sure I get my let me get the Forex calendar open so when I get ready to go there, I can just go over and we can look at what things are on the list this week because we have good old Rome is coming up this week. It's called Forex Factory, not just Forex. forexfactory.com/calendar. Yeah, good old Rome comes up Wednesday, I believe. He comes up. Let me make sure. I need to make sure that this doesn't have on. All we want is the U.S. stuff. Not that all the other things aren't important. I want all of those. Not that all those things aren't important, but we want to make sure that we cover the USD because we can get lost in those other countries and then it can just drag and drag and drag. And you're like, well, you kind of care, but you kind of don't. Like I care, but not really care. Okay. I think I got all the stuff open that needs to be open. So first of all, let's talk about what last week looked like. Last week we had a bit of some. Let me make sure I share my screen. Over here, I only get one screen. I might need to connect my other screen so that way I can see more than one thing at a time. Otherwise, I can't see what's happening here. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Oh, computer screen and audio. Okay, I don't want you to do that. Why does Google Chrome need to do that? I don't need that. The window, the entire screen. Y'all hold on. We getting it together. We getting it together. Okay. Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. I don't need you to have permission. To capture my screen. Open system settings. Bye. Okay. I got to make sure that it can see my screen. That's not me. Okay, let's see. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. I don't want it to quit the screen and start all over. This is a no bueno. I didn't even look at the making sure it could capture my screen. Already checked, unchecked, then rechecked, I need to be able to see the screen. Mm. CPI was fine. PPI, that sent the dip. Yep. I need to be able to capture this screen behind here. And right now, I wonder if. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Can I get around it? I don't know if I can get around it. Where I can't share my screen. And that's a no bueno because we must be able to share the screen. But Google Chrome says it will let me share the screen, but it wants to quit and restart. And I don't want it to do that either. Hey, Mama Net. I don't want it to quit and restart the sharing of the screen. When it picked up my ability to run it through there, I thought we would be able to run troubleshooting, but I need to be able to see this screen back here. And right now I cannot. And I don't know a quick way to have it allow me to do that. Let's see, present. We need to share screen. Ooh, maybe it'll do it this way. Share. It still says it won't do it. Unlock the screen by selecting lock in the bottom left corner. I don't even see a lock in the bottom left corner. Okay, so y'all can tell me in the comments, how has your day been? Have y'all been studying today? Have y'all been studying today? Oh, yeah. Okay. I may have to go out and back in. I don't know if I can get around doing that. Don't know if I can get around it. Modify the settings. Okay, if this goes away, then just know I'll be right back. Yep, it's going to go. Let me add myself to the stage. Oh, I'm back. And y'all are still here. Looky there. I love it how y'all just hang out. Okay, so now I think I'm back. Now I can share the screen. I want to share the entire screen. Maybe I'll just share this window. And y'all see how we did that? And it wasn't even painful. Wasn't even too painful. Okay, so let's look at okay, I can hide this. Let's look at what happened last week. Last week. Okay, I need this. The mouse is looking real weird. Okay. This is the daily chart. So let's go to the weekly chart so we can see what happened during the week. Right? This was the candle from last week. This red candle is the last week candle. We had a green and the previous week and then a red. So now what does this say to us? This lets us know that, no, I don't want a note there. This lets us know, I need this line. There we go. That this was a resistance area. Okay, go ahead and put it there. There we go. That's a resistance area. Y'all like the black? I hate to go back in it I'm on a different computer. Obviously, you know that. And when I loaded it on, it automatically went to a dark screen versus a light screen. So this is where we are with that. Looks like 6,099 or 6,100, right at 6,100. 6,099 and 97 is the top. It went up right to 7,000 and then turned back. Do y'all see how it did that? Went right up there. That's the high. And it pulled back off of that, which you kind of know that we've talked about this before. It's a psychological number, and 7,000 is a psychological number. Very rarely, if ever, does a stock hit an all-time high and run on through it. It can hit it, and then it's going to pull back some because there's orders up there. Basically, there could be just the fact that it's a psychological number. Anytime these big round numbers, this happens. So that nobody should have been shocked that it wasn't going to go right past 6,100 and keep on blazing. Will it go and try it again? Of course, it definitely will go and try it again. But this is SPX last week. This was our red candle for the week. Let me get my mouse back so I can. There we go. This is what we had last week in SPX. All right, let's see what we had. And SPY is going to look very similar. Nope, I want SPY. Going to look very similar. Still, again, a weekly chart. Come on, zoom on in. There we go. This is our weekly chart. Looks a whole lot like SPX, doesn't it? It does. It sure do. 609.07 is where it went to. So it looks the same or looks very similar to SPX, right? So now let's go look at triple Q. QQQ. Aye. These are weekly charts we're looking at. This is the weekly data. Call credit spread, bearish, expecting price to go down, chart resistance, support. Okay. That was good information that your girl put up there. Your girl is me. I'm your girl. Okay, so triple Q went on up for the week. It didn't do the same pullback that didn't do the same pullback that SPY and those did. I need this to turn color so I can move it. It don't want to move. Okay, so it looks like the resistance here, the high of this candle is 533. So that's what I would have as the resistance there. It's 533 for the week. This is a weekly chart. I'm not sure why that won't let me select it and move it. I want to move it. IWM. IWM has been on our trades list for several weeks. It's showing up on our trades list every week. And this week, it's not there. Probably because it's no longer moderate. Low risk. Our list includes the things that are lower risk. And if it's not lower risk, then it falls off the list. The moderate and high risk things are not what we put on our trades list every week. So that very well could be what that's all about. This is IWM. IWM went up right on up to its area. This is 2 weeks ago and then pulled back off of it. And it's been doing that. Now it's coming back into some support. I'm not sure why I can't get these to, you know what? That might be why. No, that's not why. I don't know why I can't get these to grab and let me move them. But there we go. That one finally did it. Yeah. Okay. So support is at 228. Yep. Support's at 228 over here. All righty. Let me go back to Google Chrome and look how it's just showing the screen behind there without did I say 6,100? I thought I said 6,100. I might have said something else, and I definitely meant 6,100. Okay. Okay, that's what we were looking at with those. Let's look at what our earnings is showing us for this week. My earnings helper is not here. I don't know where him is, but my earnings helper is not here right now. Usually he comes in and talks technology, but I don't see him today. So maybe he decided that he wasn't coming to join today. Nope. Don't see him. I thought I gave him the Thought I gave him the link to come join, but okay, come on, get out of here. I cannot see behind this thing. There we go. I moved that to full screen and then it went crazy. All right, so AV Go is keeping Triple Q up. Yes, that very well could be. Look like Red Cat is here. Now, I can't hardly see these things because they are small, and I don't have my thing. Okay. Ooh-wee. Let's see. Arlissa, can we see it on the big screen? Because I can't see it there. Not the find areas. Okay, nope. I want this to be big. Maybe I can get it bigger. Okay. We got Quipped, My Tech. Looks like Compass is here on Monday. On Tuesday, Amentum, R3E, and HEICO, HEICO. On Wednesday, we've got General Mills, ABM, Birkenstock, Toro, Jabil, and looks like Organogram. Micron, MU, I'm sure that's being anticipated. Lennar, Miller Knoll, I'm not sure who that is. Steelcase, Interpack. Those are all for Wednesday after market closes. Thursday, Accenture, we got Darden, Centus, FactSet, Paychex is there, ConAgra, CarMax. Did y'all know CarMax has, oh my goodness, I thought CarMax was like, at one time they were talking about CarMax was barely like holding on, wasn't going to make it. I think CarMax is like in the hundreds of dollars now. It definitely up and moved. Lamb and Wheaton or Lamb and Weston, I think, is here. Fuel Cell, we used to trade Fuel Cell pretty regular. FCEL. Nike is Thursday after close. FedEx, BlackBerry is there. Mission is here. Scholastic, Carnival Cruise Line is Friday before the open, and Winnebago. I think if I was thinking about which things are going to be like anticipated, really, you've got Micron, Lennar, that's, you know, the home stuff is there. I think that might Fuel Cell maybe because it's energy. Nike seems to have come back after they made some moves. They've started to come back out of the druthers because they had a real bad call the last time and the price just went into the tank. But they've been on a recovery mission. They've been on a recovery mission. Okay. Earlier today, I posted this video. It's one stock and 4 ways to profit. It is, I think I put the link into the chat. I'm not sure if y'all, can you all see, like, if there's comments up there before you get here, can you see the comments before you come? Hopefully you can. There's the link to the videos there. It's up there, the one stock and 4 ways to profit. I put that video out earlier today. Basically, it shows how you can use one stock and you can have 4 ways to profit. You can do all the seller things with one stock. If you haven't watched it yet, y'all go ahead and watch it. MU is big this week. Yeah, I think MU is going to be big. So definitely keep your eye. Just know, too, this week is quad witching. I've mentioned that. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, I think before we really got the call going, that this week is quad witching. And quad witching means that there's all kind of stuff that's all kind of going to be expiring. Janae says Friday the 13th might not have been so bad. That could be. Quad witching. So you got weeklies expiring, you got dailies expiring, you got monthlies expiring, you got yearly things expiring, you got bonds expiring. There's some other things. There's, oh my goodness, so many different things are expiring all at the same time. So this happens 4 times a year. The 3rd Friday of the end of every quarter. The quarterlies are also expiring. And many times, and nothing's ever everything, but many times you see a bit of a bearish trend early because people are closing their positions and resetting, or closing and seeing what's next. And as they close, then they may reset for the future. So there's some bearishness that you tend to see, and then it goes to being generally it goes to being bullish after that. So just keep that in mind, that a lot of, basically, you need to know that volatility is going to be a part of this week. This is the last full trading week before Christmas. That's going to, play its role too. And I'm sure I know the market will be open several days next week, but you always know when it's holiday time, the volume in the market gets really low. And, we know how that goes, right? We know how that goes. But you just want to be mindful of quad witching and all that goes along with that. Okay. Okay. Um, well, let me see if I can round up the people. Let me round up the people. Yeah. See if I can round up the people. Maybe, maybe so, maybe not. Okay, go ahead. Open that up. There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shh. Oh, you know what? It doesn't like to do. This Mac does not like to do Control V. Maybe somebody who does a Mac knows what's the thing for paste. Is it Alt V instead of Control V? You know how when it's Control C for copy and Control V for paste when you're working with a PC? But what if you're working with a Mac? Is it Alt V or just right click the mouse? I can just right click the mouse, but I'm used to doing the Control V or whatever. This is our results from last week. Option seller trade ideas from last week. We came out with a 71% win rate. 25 out of 35 trades were profitable. We actually had 5 trades that were partially breached. So it's actually a pretty good win rate because partially breached is not fully breached. And, people who are trading and watching their trades aren't necessarily just sitting around waiting until expiration on Friday. So things probably are more profitable. People may have gotten out earlier, that kind of thing. But this is what we had last week. And UPS on that iron condor, completely profitable on both sides. I think UPS expired at like 127 and some change, or 128 and some change, something like that. But both sides of this iron condor kept all the monies. Yes. 71% win rate. We'll take it, especially in these volatile streets. Okay. In these volatile streets, we'll take it. Yes, we will. All righty. So that's what we did last week. Clap it up. Yay. That's how last week went. All right. I want to talk about our small account growth accelerator before I move into our trades for the week, because we do have trades ideas for this week. But before we go there, I want to go here. Yes, thank you today. Woo, woo, Christmas party time. Our small account growth accelerator, which is not a challenge. Okay, we're comfortable talking about challenges, but this is not a challenge. This is us strategically growing our account over a period of time. So we're accelerating that growth, but it's not just, usually our challenge are like a month and then we go on to the next thing. That's not what this is. This is us putting down some strong roots and growing our accounts and continuing to compound and continuing. All of this is happening within the membership, right? So if you are thinking about joining the small account growth accelerator, it's happening within the membership. This is not really a separate thing. It's not at all, not even not really. It's not at all a separate thing. It's happening within the membership. So along the bottom, the ticker, it's already, you got the links and stuff, but the training for what we're going to do and what we're going to use here is already happening. We're starting with about $1,000. If you got 500, we're starting where we are. We're starting with what you got, no shame there, no bother. You start where you are. We're going to all work together and we're going to grow what we got. All right. We're using semi-passive strategies. We're going to incorporate credit spreads. We're going to incorporate some cash secure puts and some covered calls. We're going to make them do what they do. All right. Consistent growth is what we're looking for. We're going to compound our money. And we're basically got a supportive coaching and community in the Option Sellers membership. I'm going to coach. My helpers are going to coach. We're going to grow our money. We're going to all have the peace. We're going to all work together, have a community of supporting people so we can all grow together. Okay. We might have a small account, but we got big goals, got things we want to make our money do in 2025. And if you're going to join us, go ahead and look at the bit.ly E2T-membership. You can join us right over there. This is where we're going to be. Okay. Everything I'm doing in 2025 is inside of this membership here. All the trainings I'm doing in here. The people we're working to help in here. All of that's happening inside the membership. Okay. So option sellers, I've really found out that more people are option selling than they say. You get in these discords, everybody talking like they buying options, but everybody ain't buying options. There are a lot of people who are selling options and just keeping it on the low, 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 low. It's all right. We don't have to be secret. This ain't no secret society. We're here to share and share alike. All right. You got the link there. But our option seller zone membership is we basically are going to learn, trade, and profit the seller's way. That includes cash secure puts, covered calls, credit spreads, shorting shares if you so choose. We don't do a lot of that, but you can. That's a seller strategy as well. A supportive community for trading, profitable strategies for less screen time. This is our flag. We're waving the don't leave me in front of my screen flag. All right. I don't like it, especially if you're doing a bunch of other stuff. Sitting in front of your screen is, first of all, the way my focus is set up, even if I am in front of my screen, I can't just look at the charts because my brain go to all the other things and I'll be doing all the stuff. And then I remember, oh, I am in a trade. Then I have to go back and I have to go back and remember I'm in a trade. Okay. We do have an opportunity for daily profits. We have a strategy that's for SPX or XSP. So if you want to do daily profits, and we've got training and support. Training and support. Before I go too far, I want to take us to the Forex Factory calendar for the week. Let me see, where did I put that? So I make sure that we don't leave that behind us. Okay, here we go. Let me go again. I think we had talked about it. Forex Factory calendar. Yep, here we are. And I'm going to share the screen yet again. Okay, where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, there we are. StreamYard. We want to, I'm going to stop screen there. Yeah, present. Share the screen. I'm going here to share this link. I'm sharing this tab. There we go. Everybody should be able to see that. Hopefully you can see the calendar for next week. All right. Monday, we've got Empire State Manufacturing Index at 8:30 and PMI is happening at 9:45, right after the market opens. This is a red folder alert. Ding, ding, ding. That's what's happening on Monday morning, PMI. All right. On Tuesday morning, before the market opens, we've got core retail sales and retail sales month over month. Again, red folder alert. 8:30, this is before the market opens. So be mindful of that if you're going to swing anything overnight from Monday. 9:15, capacity utilization rate, industrial production. 10 o'clock, business inventories month over month, and the National Association of Home Buyers. That's all after the market opens. That's Tuesday. On Wednesday, before the market opens, we got building permits, current account, and housing starts. That's all at 8:30. Crude oil inventories at 10:30. Talking about what kind of oil do we have? And then 2 o'clock, this is where this should be like a double red folder, right? This should be double. FOMC statement. This is where we will find out whether the interest rates are hiked again or reduced again or whatever happens. That's Wednesday at 2 o'clock. Be sure to put that on your calendar. All right. If you're in weeklies, you may want to keep this in mind. If you are not into a trade yet and you're considering getting in, you might think about getting in after Wednesday. Maybe get in after whatever happens here and then put your credit spreads or whatever, your money on the line for Friday. Okay, you may do that. By then, you also will have some idea of what's happening with the quad witching, what that's looking like as well. All right. That's all happening Wednesday afternoon, 2 and 2:30. On Thursday, before market opens, we've got GDP, the gross domestic product, unemployment claims, GDP price index, Philly Fed, manufacturing. All that's before market opens. So again, things to always look out for. when we enter these before market open, things can cause a ruckus, and by the time the market opens, your stuff is doing the dance. Okay, 10 o'clock, existing home sales, CB leading index. 10:30 natural gas storage. 4 o'clock, which is after the market closes, is the tick long-term purchases. And Friday, we have a core PCE price index before the market opens, another red folder alert, personal image, personal spending. That's all 8:30. 10 o'clock, we got University of Michigan stuff. Okay, so basically, we've got a red folder every day this week. We've got a red folder every day this week, which means you need to be keeping that in mind when you're setting your trades up. All right. I suggest as you do things with your trades that you set yourself some alerts. That you set alerts. You don't have to watch. Just put some alerts on the table. Hey Tanya, put some alerts out. That way it'll let you know if the price is getting close to your strikes. It'll let you know what's happening there. Okay. So I've covered last week, I covered earnings, I covered the calendar, I covered the small account growth accelerator. Now let's talk about what's coming in trades this week. Everybody take a look at this list and let's see what we want to look a little closer at. Tanya, I said something in our chat earlier today. We talked about Microsoft last week, and Microsoft actually last week was on the put credit spread list. It was not in Iron Condor, but I think you had gotten into it that previous Friday. I think we talked about that. You had gotten into it the previous Friday. Make sure that in the future, when you're looking at getting in stuff on Fridays, that you ask me or mention it so that way I can look to see what the trend is showing up. But another way to look at our trend, of course, is to say, what is the 50-period moving average? Is the 50-period moving average looking bearish or bullish? What is going on with that? Okay, the 50-period moving average, is it bearish, bullish, or neutral? That's what's going to give us the trend. Okay, do we see anything? I'm writing a few things down, which is why you see me looking up and looking down. I'm writing a few things down here. I'm going to look at Lowe's. I'm going to look at AbbVie over from the call credit spread list. I put Microsoft on the list. I got Triple Q and SPY. Do we have anything else we want to look at? What did I want? I think I want to look at Walmart, or Walmarts, as people say. Y'all don't call it that, okay? It's not called Walmarts. All right. I got you on Triple Q, Lisa. I got that written down. Tanya, Beth, definitely make sure that you ask me. Not just Tanya, but anybody else. When y'all want to know stuff, you just ask. We can always look it up together, or at least find out how do we find it out on our own. Okay. Do we have anything else we want to look at? We can write down TJ Maxx. 122, 123. I wanted to look at like Affirm, but Affirm didn't show up on our list. Affirm, because it's I'm thinking Affirm. I talked about it the other day. People who are borrowing their money, probably gonna be ready to pay it back, or maybe not ready to pay it back first of the year. I put TJ Maxx. Let's look at Apple too. I didn't put Apple on my little paper here. Okay. There we go. All righty. I'm getting ready to share the screen, and we're getting ready to go for it. Go for it. Share screen. We're going to share the window to the window. Nope, we're not singing that. Don't y'all start singing it. That'll be bad news. There we go. Oh, goodness. Let's start with SPY. I need to get on the daily chart. Remember, this is SPY looking at it for the weeklies, so we can see what kind of setups do we want, what kind of trades do we want for the week. Now, SPY is on the bullish list. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. SPY is on the bullish list. right? It's kind of been consolidating a little bit over these last 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 days. It's been in the same zone for 10 days. That don't mean it's not gonna move, but I'm just saying it's been in the same region for about 10 days. So I have 596 on my, what am I looking? I'm looking at SPY. SPY. I think I have 596. One, oh, one, I was going to say, why did I go so far down there? But it's because I'm going to show you in a minute why I went down so far. Because y'all know that, as the kids say, spy them be tripping. Spy them be tripping. So, yep, there's a few dojis down in here that's probably going to provide some support as well. There's a gap here that's been filled. But let's go to the option chain. We're looking at the 20th. I definitely need more than 4. Probably more like 35. Okay, we're looking at the 20th. This I loaded Thinkorswim over on this computer, and now it don't have all my stuff. I need probability out the money. Prob OTM. I need that. I don't need net change. Do I need last? Not really. I need Delta. Need to add Delta over here. Let me see what else. The strike, the bid, the ask, probability out of the money, and Delta. I usually look at open interest, but not necessarily for credit spreads. You can though. Let me put it on here because I think it would be good to have. When you put too many things on the screen, though, it makes them squish together. Volume can go over there, and open interest. Add. Save as. Save. Volume, open interest. Okay. There we go. All the things are here. Everything's here. Ooh, I don't know if I'm crazy about the black. What do y'all think about the black and the blue? I think I'd rather have the light set up, because this right here, trade grid, underlying, I don't know if I like it. Application settings, position, look and feel, dark. Ooh, let's change that to light. Step into the light, Carol Ann. Let there be light. Yes, let there be light. Okay, let's get the look and feel. Let's make this bigger. In Jesus' name. There we go. Ooh, everybody can see. I can see clearly now. That dark, I was not feeling that. Okay, so make sure we're on the right account so I can make sure, well, not account, but make sure we're on the right one of these margins, because this is the sim. But I want to be sure I put these things in the right place. Looking at SPY, and I said 596. 596. Probability out of the money at 596 is 78%, plus or minus 7.5 on the implied volatility. So if you were to take that from here, put you at like 597, 597, something like that. 596, 597. That's where I was. So 596. Change your stock to from single to vertical. And I said I had 596, 596, 595. This is for the week now. Notice this is the 20th of December, and you have a $16 price target. I usually change a little bit, but I will tell you, I have had, not this is not investment. Nothing I'm talking about is investment advice, but I have had pretty decent success with trading SPY and triple Q on the weeklies. Now, when we were doing the 1 DTEs, sometimes those will catch you because you don't have enough time for the price to come back. But in doing it for the weeks, I've every time I've done it, of course, if I did it this week, there'd probably be the week it do something different. But every week I've done it, my trade has been successful. Okay, every week I've done it, I've had a successful trade. Now, why are you doing that? We just had the chart, and now you come over here and want to look different. Okay, wait, there we go. Raw chart. You got to pick the right thing. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. This is now triple Q. This is triple Q now. Ended on a doji. It ended on a doji. Oh, come on. Okay, there you go. Now you're ready to move. I want to move it. I want to move it. Okay. Triple Q, 533 was the high. It basically is the all-time high at this point. It is still on the bullish list. So now that we're on the bullish list, we keep that in mind. I have 521. 521 would be down. This is the support. 520 and some change. I have 521 based on probability out of the money. There's a gap here that needs to be filled. This is a buyer's gap. Remember, the gap is from the close to the open. So all of this has been unfilled. Even if it comes down here, this gap will play support for you. So the bottom of the gap, which is 520.63. But generally, a gap don't fill all the way and stay. It'll fill and then bounce back if it does that. So I'm looking at 521. Let's go back to single. 521. Now, I cannot see any comments. So if y'all are saying some stuff, I can't even see it. So I need to, okay, I got a plan. I got a plan, Stan. Alrighty, I got a plan. Y'all can still see. I need to step away so I can grab my phone so that way I can see when if y'all make comments and stuff, because I don't want to be like, we can't see the screen, and I don't even know you talking about that. So hold, please. My phone is right here. I'm back. Okay, that was quick, wasn't it? Okay, I just need to be able to see if there's comments, because otherwise I won't be able to see that, and that's a no bueno. Here we go. There we go. I'm live. Okay. We will entertain ourselves. I know, right? Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so there we are. We're looking at triple Q. Yep, we're looking at triple Q. 521 is what I said. Let me go back to the screen I need to be at. There we go, 521. And 521 has a probability out of the money of 79%. You could go a little closer. You know me, I like to get in the between 70 and 75. But, you know, when you're dealing with SPY and triple Q, you got to give them room. You got to give them space. You know, some boyfriends, they might be a good boyfriend, but you got to give them space. That's what, same thing. Same thing. Okay. I like 521 though, so let's go with the vertical. 520, 521 looks like it's paying about $14. You can change it to a couple more dollars if you want. 520, 521 says you need it to expire higher than 521. Okay, that's what I have for triple Q for the week. And what you can do is, I wouldn't start off this way, but as the week progresses, if you see that it hits a resistance and returns back or starts to reject that resistance, then go ahead and put on the call credit spread side. Again, I wouldn't start off with that call credit spread side too early in the week. Give it a minute. Let some price action happen. But I would go and maybe, you know, try to get both sides out of that. Okay. Okay. So now we're moving on to Apple. We'll move to Apple next. Okay, I haven't charted Apple in a minute. Looks like there's been some resistance right up in here. There we go, up in here, 248 and some change. There's been some support. It's kind of in between these two zones. Torn between two zones. Yeah, it's torn between two zones. What song is that? Is this song number 3, song number 4? I know y'all keeping up with which song it is. Okay, so this is Apple. 248 up to as high as 250.8. I have Apple on the bullish list. As you can tell by this chart here, it's bullish. It's definitely bullish. I have 242.5 as my strike, which is based on, actually, there's another support in here. I didn't mark it. It goes with this red candle. The top of this red candle is a support. It's support now because it was resistance. There we go. It was resistance the first time, but once price got past it, it became support. All right. And that's at 244. Here is some support. So if we got 242.5, I'm going to go back to single so you can see what is the probability out of the money. 242.5. It's at 81. 70 would be a little too close probably for comfort. Apple can get to moving a bit. It usually seems to dip in the morning and then move up during the day. Anybody who's traded Apple regularly has seen that phenomena happen. So this is a 2.5 spread, and I see $24, which is just a little less than 10%. I usually bump up a few pennies. I want something to cover the fees. So 242.5 as a put credit spread on Apple. Not investment advice, just showing you what I see. If you got comments about anything you see me doing, go ahead and say something. Say something, I'm giving up on you. All right, here we go. Walmart. Let's go with Walmart. All righty. Now that song is going to be stuck in my head. I never should have sang that one. We've got some clear resistance up here at the $95.75 area. And then there's support down here at $93.78 in that area. Okay, so Walmart again is on the bullish move. It's been kind of hanging out up here in this zone 93. I have 92.5 as the strike, 92.5 as my strike. So let's go look at it over here. Change to single, 92.5. Janae, we changed to single when we want to see the probability out of the money. I'm just harassing Janae. But Walmart, 92.5 as a 77% probability out of the money. I'm not sure why it went right in all of these ones. One strike, one strike, one strike. This 92.5 is hiding right in the middle. Wonder why. Things that make you go, why did it do that? So because of this, we either can do a 50-cent spread or we can go on down to 91 and make it 91, 92.5, which is a 1.5 spread. It's really going to be up to you. So I will look at both. So vertical 92.5, 92. So I had 92.5 as a strike. That 50-cent spread is going to pay $8. So that's not bad money, except for you keep in mind that you're going to pay about $1 in fees to get in. And if you close it early, you're going to pay another $1 to get out. And you're going to pay whatever amount you pay to buy your way out, unless you know you're going to let it expire worthless. So what you can do to fix that is change your 92 to 91. Now this becomes 91, 92.5. This is a 1.5 spread now, and it's going to take in $17. I'd probably bump this up a few pennies, get me a few more, coins off of it, and let these extra coins pay the fees. And then you've got some money to work with when you get ready to close this trade. All right, you got some money to work with. Even though I'm setting all these up on a Sunday, I say this every week, this is not the way to set up credit spreads. You really should enter your credit spreads when the market is open. You really shouldn't do preset credit spreads unless you're going to put like a real big amount of money on it, so that way but if it gets too big, then they'll let you know that the prices may be added. And so it's better to enter your credit spreads when the market is open. You want to see what price action is doing. You want to see a rejection off of your support. You want to give it a little bit of time, because we don't have to rush in as sellers. We got time on our hands. Time is on our hands. Okay. So the next one I was going to look at was TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx. Anybody been knowing that they're selling excuse me, they're selling Brahmins at the TJ Maxx store? We got any Brahmin bag buyers like me? I like the Brahmin bags. So if you're a Brahmin fan, but you don't want to pay the price for the Brahmin at Dillard's, you might want to check out Marshall's and TJ Maxx. I've seen a couple in both of those. I've seen a few, a few, not a whole lot. They don't got like no whole big old stash, but I have found some inside of TJ Maxx and Marshall's. Okay, so TJ Maxx pulled right on back off of that resistance up here, but it pulled right back into support. So it stopped right above this support. So let's see where we are. It is still, TJ Maxx is still bullish. So let me get us, I'm trying to get this to move. Lord help. Okay. We're close. Just so you know, we're in the general vicinity of this support. But I wanted to show that it is still bullish. Basically, what it's done is pull back. But look at all this consolidation. Yeah. It's been consolidating. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 days. It's been in the same zone. Yes. Tanya said, I like them, but have not bought one. Yeah, I'm fine. I like buying them when they're on sale. Even if I'm at Dillard's, I still want it to be on sale. Or, another place I've seen some Brahmin bags that are pretty decent prices is on eBay. For those of you who, I used to shop eBay a lot. I don't shop there as much anymore, but I have forgotten about checking them. But eBay had some really good Brahmin prices if you are an eBayer. All right. But I see some consolidation has been happening here. It has now come back to support. You definitely want to make sure that you know that it's leaving this support area. I really want this line to move, but it doesn't want to. Oh, looks like it might have moved. Okay. Anyway, right in this area, TJ Maxx, I've got 123 as support, which is down here. I've got 123, which is below these support areas here. So let's go look at the single. 123 is a 75% probability out of the money, a 0.23 delta. 122, 123. We got a vertical. Tanya, maybe you get one for Christmas. Consolidation is definitely iron condor. 122, 123 is paying $2. And no, we're not going to pay $2. We're not going to get $2 off of it. No, no, and no. But that's so weird that is showing at $2. Definitely wait till the market opens to see what this does. But that consolidation is an opening for an iron condor, but it showed up on the bullish list. TJ Maxx is showing up bullish. So keep that in mind. But with the way this is looking up here, I'm thinking an iron condor may be an opportunity. Let me see if I can turn on. Let me see if I can add me a moving average. Oh, come on. Add us a moving average or two. Moving average exponential. I want 2 lines. That way I can get 2 things at one time. Okay. And I'm going to change it to, I'm going to go with the 20 and the 50 for here. And that's just because I want to see what the trend is looking like. Okay. Oh, come on. Choo-choo. Where are you? Where's the thing that says, okay, yes, we're okay with this? Come on, come on, come on. Tab. Where are you? I needed to let me. It won't let me go up any higher. I need to see down there. I can't see underneath the bar. You got the 2 bar down at the bottom of the apple. I need to see the bar. It won't let me. Let me hit enter. That didn't work either. Ay. Something is down there. No, not you. Ah, la, la. Okay. I need to change these though to, I definitely want to change to 50. I still can't see it down there. 50 and 20. It's right below. So maybe somebody knows how to make the bar or the Mac, how to make the bottom bar, how to make that go away. Maybe that's what I need. I need you to go away or move. I need to move it. I need to move it. Nope. Nope. Stuff is just opening up. Lord have mercy. Oh, it won't move. It won't move. I'm looking down here. Y'all see me? Try to make it do what it do. Oh, there we go. Wait. Ah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Yes. I'm smarter than the average bear. I don't look like it, but I really am smarter than the average bear. Okay, so anyway, this is TJ Maxx. We looked at 122, 123. I wouldn't go there, but maybe up to 127. Let's go to the trade. Why is it 2.2? So if we were going down 2.2, that still puts us at 123. Those should be better. There should be better premiums there. And then 126, 127 on the other side should be some money. No. Something's not right. I mean, let's wait till the market opens on TJ Maxx, or if it don't do right, then don't fool with it. Because we, too many stocks to fool up with it. But we're not going to put a one spread and pull in $2 or $6. No, we don't trade the trade. We trade in for money. We trade in for money. Okay. AbbVie is where we are next. Looking at the chart first. AbbVie is the medical people. Isn't AbbVie medicine? Something to do with the medical? Okay, AbbVie is on the bearish list. It's on the bearish list. You can tell by this chart that it's looking like it's a little more bearish, right? So we're doing a call credit spread on AbbVie. We got us a nope. Give me the thing. There we go. Up here, which is not where we're going to be. And then we've got one at 176. My strike I have is 177.5. This gap down here got filled already. 177.5, just above this resistance here. 177.5 is what I have for AbbVie. 177.5 has a probability out of the money. This is the one probability out of the money of 78%. 177.5. This is going to be a 2.5 spread. 177.5 and 180. It's paying $38. All right, that's more. That's about 15% return on your monies. Yes. AbbVie, 2.5 spread. I like the 2.5 spreads. Of course, they're a trade-off. You got to put more collateral up, but you also take in more premiums. And we're looking for the percentages. So if we can get 15% return on our collateral, then this is a good one. I'm taking it up to 40 cents. And then I'm going to confirm and send. Okay. That's AbbVie. Now let's go to Microsoft. Microsoft is still on the bullish list. Microsoft is there. It got a little bit of a pullback here, but it went up real big on Friday. Thursday. That was Thursday that it went that big run up, huh? Made some people a little nervous. There's some support right here. Come on. Yeah. Okay. 443 is what I see as something's in here. 443 is what I see as support according to the charts on the daily. I have 440 as the strike. 440 as the strike on our graphic. 440, 76% probability out of the money on the put side. 437.5, 440, which is a 2.5 spread. Vertical, 437.5, 440. Click that, paying 41 cents. Make it 45. Okay, 2.5 spread. This is paying almost 20% returns. Microsoft, almost 20%. Long as your price stays above 440, then your trade is going to be profitable. Okay, 437.5, 440. Put credit spread on Microsoft, not investment advice. Last but not least, we're going to look at the iron condor, which is Lowe's. Going to look at Lowe's. Iron condor. Let's go look at the chart. It's showing neutral. So I put in the 20 and the 50 moving averages, and I put those there on purpose. I wanted you to be able to see how they kind of just languished around each other and kept the trend. There's nothing, it's not trending upwards or downwards. We determine whether it's neutral or not. That 50 period moving averages means it's taking in 50 days and figuring out, is this uptrending, downtrending, sitting still, yada, yada. And it trended up a little while, then it's just been chilling. Okay, so Lowe's is chilling. Now, this price action, remember, moving averages they are responsive. They respond to the price action. So you want to trade what you see. There's some support down here at 259. I want a line. Okay, there's support down here at 259. That's a gap that it's filled. There's some more support back here at 261 and some change. There's some resistance here at 275. There's a gap here that got filled. There's some more support or resistance now in the 270 area. If you're looking at this and you're not sure, if you're like, I'm not sure if I see all the things you see, you can change your chart to a line. Chart type, change it to a line, and you're looking for the peaks and the valleys. Notice I've got some other peaks that I haven't. This is a peak here, and it's almost in the same spot right here. So this is another resistance area right there. Anytime you got peaks and valleys, that's where your support and resistance is. All right, that'll help you to see it if you can't see it when it's just the candlesticks. So then when you're done with that, you can put it back into candles, and now you got some lines. There's also some indicators you can put in. The pivots. The pivot points is an indicator you could use. There's also one, I think it's called support resistance. You can find one and it'll identify the support and resistance for you. You don't even have to hope you get it right. The indicator will help you do it. Which MA you have on? I have on the 20 and the 50. That's a EMA. So I picked moving average 2 lines, and it's on simple. I usually put it on exponential. So I'm going to adjust it. I'm going to adjust it to exponential because I like it on exponential moving average. So I have the 20, the 50, and I put it on exponential. Okay. It says move average 2 lines. That's because you can get 2 of them at one time. Apply, and then, okay. It looks a little bit different. But this purple one is the 50. This purple one is the 50. The green one is the 20, which is going to be closer to the price. And remember, the price likes to pull. The 20 period moving average pulls the price back to it. So this price is going to pull it. I would anticipate that it will pull it back to it. Okay. Been in the middle. So let's look. I've got 257.5 and 267.5 as my strikes. Let's go to single so we can confirm it with the probability out of the money. I got 257.5 as a 75% probability out of the money and 267.5 as 76. Of course, you can go up one more, go a little further, 255 and 270 if that's more comfortable for you. Definitely, you're not entering this trade until the market is open anyway. So go with where you're comfortable. Right? Go with where you're comfortable. I'm going to put us in, see what we got here. If we were to do it, I'm going to do it separate, but I usually do them separately, but let's go ahead. 257.5, 267, sorry, 255, 257.5. There we go. 255, 257.5 is the put credit spread. It's paying $49 or $50. Okay, so that's 20% return on your 2.5 spread. All righty, there's that. Now that's $50 on that side. Confirm and send. It's good till canceled. Waiting to go in. Then we go to the other side. I picked 267.5 and 270. Select that. Another $43 up to add me a couple dollars to that. So now we've got $45 on this side. Hope you got your pencil. Y'all need to have your pens out because this right here is looking like these some good premiums. We just took in $50 on one side, and we're going to take in $45 on this side, on the call credit spread side. So when you put both of those in, let's write us a little note up here just in case you're not picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. Let's put us a note here. Come on, give me the T. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, so we're going to do a 255, 257.5 put credit spread and collect about $50. And we're going to do a 267.5 and a 270 call credit spread. And we're going to collect $45. Okay, total collected is what, $95, which means the collateral required equals, what's this, 1 and some change, 250 minus 95, 150, 155. $155 collateral. Your max loss is then $155. Collect almost $100 off of a 2.5 spread. That's a 40% return on your money. 40% return on collateral. That's what that says. Okay, that's what that says. That's what that says. Come on. It acted like it wanted to do it. It wanted to click up so I can move it, but now it don't want to. I want you to be able to see the words. And right now this line is blocking the words. And then of course this line is going to not move. So, Anyway, it says total collected $95, collateral required $155, 40% return on collateral. That's what that says. Okay, there we go. Maybe we'll do that. Stretch it out, and then we can see what the writing is. Coolie high. Coolie high. Okay, those are all the ones I was going to look at today. So let me go back to my screen here, my Google Chrome, and remove this. Yep. Okay, so what time is it? Oh, 6:11. All righty. I covered last week. I covered this week. I covered the calendar for this week, the earnings for this week. I went through some trade ideas for this week. If you follow me on any of my social media platforms, you can see that list of trades there. And we've talked about the small account growth accelerator. If you're going to join us for that, we've already started doing the trainings and all for that. And you want to come on and join us in the membership, inside the membership. And I can make this dedication to you. I got you. Now, as long as you're willing to learn, I'm willing to teach. Right? I can't do, we can't do but so much. Like, Harriet Tubman said, I would have set more people free if they just knew they weren't free. If people knew they weren't free or knew they were struggling and wanted to sign up for the help, we can get the help. But you got to know that help is available, and all help ain't help, and free help ain't always help. All right. So I think that our prices are very reasonable, but whether you think so or not, we're going to be there doing what we do for all that are there. I would love to have you come join us. All right. I want you all to come join us so we can make this money together. 2025, a lot of stuff's going to happen. I feel a lot of positivity, not just in the trading world, but just in general. There's some things that are going to pop in 225. There's some stuff popping in 2025, and I'm not trying to have it pop without me. Okay. Okay. So let's all pop together. All righty. I think I covered everything I was going to cover. Oh, maybe not. Let me hit this real quick. The option sellers bundle, where all the products I talk about, the seller stuff, the cash secure puts, the covered calls, the credit spreads are there. If you're looking for SPX daily trading, which is what we've been doing, there's that. There's creating a trading plan. If you don't know nothing about options, you can start at options 411, and all the seller stuff that you need is there. All of my whole catalog basically is all at educatortotrader.com. I'm actually going to pull some of these things off of the website and put them behind the wall of the membership. So they won't be available. Just the bundles will be available, but the individual classes, I think I'm going to pull some of those out of for the general public and bring them behind the wall. Monday, the morning E2T morning show happens Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of every week, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are there getting us ready to trade for the week. All righty. This is our calendar. You see it's loaded with stuff. We're getting ready to finish chart and trade. Chart and trade is ending this week. We did week 5. Session 5 was last week, and we did credit spreads. This week, we're going to do week 6. We're going to bring all of the pieces together and talk about how do we scale it. How do we scale it? How do we grow our money? All this good stuff. And I know this chart is almost impossible to look at, even if you're on, especially if you're on your phone, but it's definitely hard to see. But this is our calendar. This is what we're doing for the month. And of course, we'll have a new one when it comes next month. Okay. SPX playbook is the secret to making 10% profits every single day. If you're one that really wants to just run a strategy every day, SPX, we have a strategy here that is you enter at 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that, pulling at least 10% every single afternoon. Not a whole lot of watching, not a whole lot of doing. That's a whole strategy. SPXplaybook.net. It's available for $27 over there. Okay. Yeah. Again, don't let FOMO get you. Let's make sure we're gonna do what we do. What do? We do 2 things. We do 2 things. Y'all know if I'm standing up now, I got to move and do the dance, and also if I'm sitting down, I don't do all that. But now I'm standing up. Y'all get to get me moving around. But anyway, we're gonna stay green and we're gonna get to this Monday. All right. I'll see you all in the morning. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All righty. Bye, everyone.